Schizophrenia is actually a condition whereby there's a chemical imbalance of the brain. People who have schizophrenia actually they hear voices, they have hallucinations, and they actually do things that the voices ask them to do sometimes. I hear voices asking me to throw down a potted plant. I don't know where did I get the strength. I lifted up the potted plant and threw it over the building down to the level 1. And I actually took a chopstick or knife, I can't remember, and I threw it towards her direction. I don't really know why did I obey that voices, but it was like I have no choice. That is the only voice that I can admit into my brain at that time. Of course, no one wants to be identified with having a mom who got a mental condition. So I also can understand that my son is actually having a very hard time out there. I was triggered by outsider, and I suddenly go blank and I just go crazy. I shouted, I scream, and no one is able to control me. After a few weeks at home, behaving very weird, I hear voices, I saw things. I went back to school, and on that day, I was walking up a building on the level 6, and I hear voices asking me to throw down a potted plant. I don't know where did I get the strength. I lifted up the potted plant and threw it over the building down to the level 1. The police car later come up to me, and I was brought to IMH by the police. My mom, she was really very supportive. My mom was actually running a hawker business at that time. However, because of my hospitalization, she cut short her hours to only noon time when it's the most busiest time, and she brought me lunch every day without fail. So I am really touched with her love, and I told myself that my mom's love is a very strong motivation for me to carry on with my life. I definitely miss her, and I hope that she's well. Yeah, I really thank her for all that she has done for me. Yes, I love her. I was actually in a chalet celebrating my son. I hear voices, and I treated my then husband, friend, a girl, as like a rival in love. And I actually took a chopstick or knife, I can't remember, and I threw it towards her direction. I still hallucinate. I heard voices telling me that Mas Selamat, the criminal at that time, was actually running around the NSRCC. And being a righteous person like me, I called the police with my handphone and asked the police to come and arrest him. I was looking at something that is flexible, that allows me to work as and when I want to, because I have my own family commitment. And my mom, that time she was quite ill. I wanted to spend more time with the two of them because I identified that my mom and my son are the most important person in my life. So I tell myself, say, okay, money I can earn anytime I want to. But all these people, you know, that kind of bonding time, the family time, even if money you have, you also cannot bring back those precious moments. This group is very helpful to me. Like when I first started, actually, I do not know a single thing about food delivery. Like I don't even know how to deliver the food, like what are the proper procedure. Sometimes like I meet with unreasonable customers, they will actually help me to how to handle the situation nicely. There's this lady there, she's so kind that, you know, sometimes at night I will feel like very lonely, right? I need someone to talk to. At 3 a.m. in the morning, I can just ring her and say that, hi, I need to talk, can I come over to your place? And she said, just come. There's this guy called Steve, he's a lorry man. He loved to go and grab this plushie when he's bo liao lah, but he's waiting for order, when there's no order, he like to tong his money, very damn rich, he go and tong, $1, $1, then go and catch the plushie, then catch ready, then he will say, okay, Amy, you take Elmo, okay, Ayan, you take this one, and then Jia will take the Xiao Ding Dang, then he make sure everyone has it, and if people don't want, right, then he will, okay, never mind. When the person go in to say next to collect the order, he will take his cable tie and tie up the plushie forcefully onto the bike, and they have no choice but to keep that thing on their bike. Green color snake sticker is printed by our leader Yong Wei, and then he will just print for everyone and then make sure we stick there. And I started to understand that if I do not be well, I will actually have a lot of self-sabotaging again, and it's going to actually slow down my progress in life. And the strong determinant for me is that because I have a child, I feel that as a mother, I have the responsibility to provide him with a stable life. I told myself that I must actually stand strong and be brave, and actually that since I already have a diagnosis of mental condition, nothing else is going to be as scary as this fact. So nothing is going to stop me. If I want to do anything, I will just pursue on. In fact, this gives me the courage to be, to face the world even more.